So you asked me to play poetic truth or dare. You dare me to tell the truth, and now like a tongue to a frosted pole on a cold morning, your mind will freeze when I open my jacket. I'm flipping subjects like flapjacks and watching families get wrecked by crack while you were sitting in your fancy dining rooms. I was sharing rooms with my 4 brothers, 1 Mexican babysitter and a busy mother. I fought for 12 years to try and find a lover and watch my country get handed from one fool to another. I breathe smoke, a white boy but still a locan. With every toke off goes another memory to these vaults I made for these things. I want to hold a pitcher of Kool-Aid up to the sun and say, you know, you guys make a cute couple. And you want to know why I wear a hat? So my soul don't get swept up by acrobats. I'm like a glowing cloud. I'm real calm, but I'm getting loud. So don't forget that all these things you hold so close, they won't last. These computers and systems won't pass the test of time like trains destroying dimes. You hold a picture close, but a memory closer. And know that I am standing here to burn a poster-like image into your brains of every time you called a kid a name, or every time you got in trouble like turntables spinning out the blame. I wish I could take you to the times I've lived and show you why when I'm out, I still give. So that when I die, that stone up above, it will not say a single word on love or hate or some deep thought for me to give. It will simply read, Maple, he lived. Dear wildflower, my toothless grinning, midnight wailing, straight heart winning, smooth water sailing, big old bundle of love. Right now you're all mother's milk and diapers. Your first breath was made to let out a wail of presence. All the nurses called you superstar. I'm sorry to say right now you know more than you ever will. Your soul is fresh with something ancient and beautiful. You're all Irish cobblestone carved with long forgotten tools. If you could just dig the earth below your feet and remember the places where your memories meet, you'll always clear the fog to see the sky. No matter what comes your way, you'll overcome it. But when you wonder what you're made of, best remember all this before you ask why. I hope you got your mother's backbone. It was pressed from molten passion and has carried her with the weight of the world, feeling no heavier than you now. And I hope you have my nerve and determination so you may never be walked on, but still tread softly on our world's green skin. I hope you live fearless with your eyes wide open, but treat the unknown like a frozen lake and know when it's time to leave. Always trust your gut. That I cannot tell you enough. Stay certain that each day should be filled with as much fun as you can handle. Blow out every single birthday candle, for if wishes became numbered, you would use them more wisely, wildflower. You're as strong and fresh as spring blooming lavender bushes. Don't let the world stop your roots. Let no wall stop your branches. You can learn from the trees if you listen. Keep your head in the clouds, for they are calling you still. You are a flower. A beautifully arranged petal collage lotus blooming in a meadow hidden deep in the unmapped mountains of the heartland. That's your every breath, girl. Moving like mountain breezes, just wakes you up, though most it freezes. That's your sunlight. Take it in more warm and close than a bath, and honey, you will bloom, my baby. You are the beating heart of Mother Earth's magnum opus, and you were born just to be the peak of her crescendo, and in your eyes are storms of passion waiting to unfurl. There are people out there walking down the street with no other obligation than to walk down the street, but nowadays most people walk a different beat. Personality swearing importance without the individuality to back it up. Now let's back it up. There are people out there walking right out on the street without the money to pay for food or shoes on their feet, and you're busy buying 4-wall leash padlocks, weaves a chain, tying it to your house as thick in Caribbean dreadlocks. I saw a kid standing on the corner asking people for the definition of value, spreading puzzled faces and deep thought thicker than forest fires, and you're still wearing leashes as companies like leeches are pulling the sweat and blood out of your body so they can run million-dollar cruises, trading paperwork to ensure a little boy in sweatshop bruise is just a fine relaxation, yet you let them relax. You have the golden opportunity to look at this society's foundations, laugh, and walk away. Instead, you knuckle white force a smile and keep working just to get your dollars just so that you can hand them back. Your morning alarm is becoming the sound of a whip crack. Now let's take it a few steps back. Deep in almost everybody's brains there is a train track. Following machines, you trust just what's fact. You are human. You can eat, sleep, breathe, and think if you want. Every lock has a key that you hold, but you're never going to open a thing doing just what you're told. So maybe stepping out of routine right now is only as far as peeping through keyholes and moving towards removing things like Starbucks out of your diet is where you're at right now, and that's all right. Every path we'll ever walk stops up with baby shoes and rough spots, but let's not get too comfortable. If you haven't yet or can't feel a change in the earth, then maybe you had some problems with birth, or you're still looking at the questions of value and not worth, so let's take it back even further. Before any of these things were here, here at your end. Take these thoughts as seeds, my friends. It's up to you to plant them.